Hey everybody, it's Lucas from the WebCardz team, and today we're going to talk about custom deck building, which is something a lot of you have asked me about, so I figured I'd go ahead and make a blog post and a video on it. The WebCardz decks on their own are pretty powerful and fun to play, but one of the more fun things to do with WebCardz is to build your own decks and come up with different strategies and concepts that might be fun to play. So let's talk about making a cool deck. The first thing you want to do is assess your cards and pull out cards that you like, that you think are fun, that you think are powerful, and even ones that you like the art of, because really what it comes down to is having fun with a custom deck. So go ahead and pull out the cards you want. Don't worry about the numbers or the mix and match right now. Just pull out ones that you think work well and go well together. The next thing you're going to do is decide on a power base. Power base is the basis of your deck. It's going to define your fighting style and define what you do with your deck. So find one that you like, take a look at it and see what it does, and see how the cards that you have might react with that. Next thing you want to do is construct the deck. Start putting those cards together with the power base, seeing if they work together, ones that might help. It's important to do that and important to find combos that work well together, but make sure overall that you're having fun with it. The best tip that I could give you would be to try and eliminate a single color tab from your deck. So if you have a power base that has all green around it, maybe eliminate yellow from the deck, so then you're only using red, blue, and green. That way when you're drawing cards each turn, you'll almost always have a combo to build, and that's really important, especially later in the game. One thing you might want to think about when you're building it is a couple of different things. First is having strong damage cards in there, because damage is how you win the game. You're not going to win the game by healing. It can help, but you're not going to win. You want the ability to heal in there, because if you're taking a lot of damage from your opponent, even a single heal card in your combo can help you immensely. You want the ability maybe to pull cards from your discard pile with, say, Message from Grandpa Max, because what good is a combo if the other half of it is sitting in your discard pile? The ability to break an opponent's card is another thing that you might want to put in your deck, because sometimes opponents get out annoying cards and there's only one way to deal with them, and that's to get them off the battle matrix. You want react cards in there that help you, so if you have a heavy damage deck, you might want react cards that deal damage as well. And same with power-ups. Make sure your power-ups are following the theme of your deck correctly. And speaking of building decks, there are some deck building rules that you must follow. First off, your deck must be 30 cards with one power base, no exceptions. The cards are your life points as well, so you can't have any more than 30. The next is you can only have 4 2 damage cards in the deck. It's a total of 14 damage cards overall, and you can only have 4 of the 2 damage cards. Next is 6 react cards, with 2 of them being Energy Snare. Energy Snare is a great card, so there's no reason that you shouldn't have it in your deck, but 2 of them are required. Then you can have 4 other react cards of your choice. Next is 8 power-up cards. However, you must have 1 each of Activate Omnitrix, Omnitrix Reboot, and Alien DNA. But you can have 5 other reacts of your choice. And then finally, you can have 2 cards of any of your choice, which other than power bases or 2 damage cards. But you can have an extra 2 cards. They can be attacks, reacts, or power-ups, whatever you choose. Those are the only deck building rules that you have to follow. Otherwise, just start experimenting and start finding decks that work for you and kill your opponent. So thanks a lot, and be sure to visit our blog at webcardz.wordpress.com and check it out.